Hello everybody, and welcome back to Math 1351. Now we're going to talk about section 4, chapter 9, the counting techniques and probability. We do the homework. Question number 1, let's look at it. A musician plans to perform 6 selections. In how many ways can she arrange the music selections? First off, you have to determine, is order important? Because if order is important, the way she arranges them, which it is, then those are called permutations. And that formula, remember from lecture, is n factorial over n minus r factorial, where n is 6 because that's how many selections she has, and r is also 6 because she has to use all 6 of them. So this is the formula we have to use. 6 factorial, 6 minus 6 factorial. 6 factorial means 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Multiply everything from that number down to 1. 6 minus 6 is 0 factorial, which is 1. So our answer is 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 30 times 5, 6 and 5 is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. 120 times 3 is 360. Times 2 is 720. So the answer is A, 720. Number 2. How many ways can 8 people line up for the play tickets? And order is important because the first person gets the best seats. So this is also a permutation. So we have n is 8 people total, and all 8 of them want to buy tickets. So our formula is 8p8. So it's 8 factorial, 8 minus 8 factorial. 8 minus 8 is 0. 0 factorial is 1, so all we have to worry about is the top number, which is 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Factorials, remember, multiply everything from 8, or whatever that number is in front of the factorial symbol, down to 1. Well, we know from the earlier question that 6 down to 1 is 720. So these numbers multiplied here is equals 720. 8 times 7 is 56 times 720 is 40320. So the answer is A. Remember, by associativity, you can multiply any of these numbers in any order that you wish. All right? Now, how many ways can a president, vice president, and secretary be chosen from a club with only 3 members? Okay, here you have a question again. Is order important? Of course, yeah, because you want to be president, it makes all the decisions. Second, vice president makes nothing. Secretary does all the work. So, N is 3. That's how many people we have. R is we have to use all 3 of them because we're looking for a president, a vice president, secretary. It's 3 positions. So it's 3p3. 3 factorial. 3 minus 3 factorial. Remember, 0 factorial is 1. So it's just 3 times 2 times 1, which is 6, which is C. How many ways can letters A, B, C, D be arranged? Again, it doesn't specify whether repetition is included or not. So here we're going to look at order is important. So we have 4 letters, and we're going to use all 4 of them. Again, that's a permutation again because order is important. 4 factorial, 4 minus 4 factorial, 0 factorial is 1. So it's 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, and that's the answer, C. Now we have 5 letters. And the same thing, we're going to use all 5. So it's 5p5, 5 factorial, 5 minus 5 factorial is 0 factorial, that's 1. So it's 5 factorial, which is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 5 times 4 is 20, times 3 is 60, times 2 is 120. So the answer is C again. Number 6. A recipe contains 8 ingredients. So N is 8. In how many different orders can all of the ingredients be added? Okay, so again, how many different ways can that be combined? So we have to use all 8 of them. And order does matter because the way you put things in the pot, it matters. So it's another permutation. 8 factorial over 8 minus 8 factorial. This is 0, that's 1. So it's just 8 factorial, which is 8 times 7 times 6 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You can get your calculator out. 4320, so it's B. So far so good. All right, let's look at number 7. How many different ways can a teacher line up 4 students for lunch? Okay, so let's get, you have 4 students. You have to use all 4 students. And the order is important because who would be first or last. So it's again, it's a permutation. So it's 4p4, 4 factorial, 4 minus 4 factorial, that's 0, makes it 1. So we're only left with the numerator, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 12 times 2 is 24. D. The letters Laxipy fell off the billboard. How many different ways can the letters be arranged, hoping to find the correct spelling of the word special? All right, so how many letters do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Yeah. And we have to use all 7 letters. All right, so since we have those letters, and we have to put them in a specific order, since order is important, we use the permutation. 7 minus 7. 0 factorial, that's 1. So all we have left is the numerator. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So let's start from the easy ones here. 6 times 5 is 30. Times 4 is 120. 360 times 2 is 720. 720 times 7. 14, 49, 50-40. So the answer is A. How many relay teams of 4 members can be chosen from 6 members of the team to run the relay race? Okay, so what's our N? The total number of runners we have are 6 members. We can only use 4. So how many different relay teams can we make? So we have 6P4. That's 6 factorial. 6 minus 4 factorial. 6 minus 4 is 2. So it's 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 2 factorial is 2 times 1. Those cancel. Whenever you deal with permutations or combinations, you can never have a denominator, so they always have to cancel. So that's what we have left. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 4 is 120. 120 times is 360. So the answer is C, 360. How many ways can 7 people be chosen and arranged in a straight line if there are 8 people? So N is 8. R is 7. Okay, you're forming straight lines, so order is important. So it's 8 factorial. 8 minus 7 factorial is 1 factorial. So we have 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 1. So the 1's cancel. So we just have this now. 8 times 7, again, it's the same as 8 factorial, so that we did that before. It's D. And number 11. How many ways can a president, vice president, secretary be chosen from a group of 11 members? So our N is 11, and we want to use them in groups of 3. And since it's a specific position, order is important. So we have 11, it's permutation because order is important. So it's 11 factorial over 11 minus 3 factorial. 11 minus 3 is 8. 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. And 8 factorial is 8 down to 1. So 8 down to 1 cancels. All we have left is 11 times 10 times 9. 11 times 9 is 99. Times 10 is 99 with a 0 behind it. So the answer is B. Alright, that does it for chapter 9. Good luck, everybody. I'll have chapter 10s out very soon, I hope. Thank you. Bye.